Hey everyone, welcome back. So for the first time in a long time, we're doing something timely. This is Cronos the New Dawn. It came out a couple days ago. I don't know. I bought it yesterday, played it for 20 minutes. I was like, hey, that's pretty good. So I figured, why not? We'll just we'll do a little playthrough. It'll be a fun time. It's kind of like Dead Space meets Resident Evil 4. It actually might just be Dead Space now I think about it. It's probably closer to just Dead Space. I don't know, it's interesting. I don't know what's happening in this game.
And if the tools are not willing, they will be.
The only thing I'm sure of is that we're in Poland. And clearly things have gone awry. There's Christmas, there's cats. Yep, there he is. There's the cat. Told you, there's cats. Yeah, so I played about 20 minutes of this to make sure that one, it ran, and two, it didn't suck. Good first impressions. I just don't know what's happening, and I killed a whole 3 enemies during that time. So we're in for a bit of a slow start.
Lazarus protocol engaged. Welcome, traveler MD3576. Your predecessor has ceased its functioning. It's time to awaken. Commencing standard cognitive abilities tomorrow.
Alright, Doc Mitchell. Tell me to do it straight. What's wrong with the brain?
What do you see?
Yeah, no, that doesn't look like either of those things. It looks like a pelvis, like a bone, like the pelvis bone, right? We'll go giant sleeping.
Again.
See, and this one doesn't look like... I mean, it maybe. The issue is it's symmetrical, and like ships sinking aren't symmetrical. You seen the Titanic? That thing's half in the water, half out. If anything, this is like a weird Kirby with cat ears and palm tree on his head, right? He's got his little his feet over here. He's got a ginormous mustache, so maybe he's a ginormous Kirby. Like this is the cloud layer. He's got little ears and a little hat. I'm gonna go with Rocket on Island though.
Island. Again.
It's just another pelvis. Maybe the back of a lobster. I can see that being a little lobster tail. Like, maybe not this part, but this is kind of lobster-esque. Neither of these would be fire or river. We'll go river.
River. Rushing. Phase 2. Focus your attention. What is your purpose?
Oh, it's clearly to pave the path.
To pave the path. The family
Well, I'm not rescuing anybody.
of its members and of society.
No father.
A mother is the female parent of a child. Mother.
Okay, we've had father, mother, and now let's have child.
Phase 3. Time pressure. Focus your attention. Act solely on your instincts. Everyone's already in place. People. Solitude. Conflict will always be found in society. Conflict. Society.
You think?
Eternity means the infinite time that never ends.
You
Eternity.
think some point in this game I'm actually gonna have like a weird
Endless.
time dialogue tree? Because look, all I'm saying is outside this pod doesn't look like there's gonna be anyone talking. I don't know, they all find a shanty town full of people, but it doesn't look good out there.
Your task is to find your predecessor MD3500. Secure the anchor. Let our work continue.
Also, wasn't it like 3547? Why is my predecessor 3500 exactly?
May it serve you all three.
See, it's how all games should start. Free gun. Who doesn't like a free gun?
Such is our calling.
Such is our calling.
Such is our calling.
Please step out of the sarcophagus with us to begin your task.
You know, this thing had to run exactly one single time. But didn't even do that. You only ever had to open this door once. A shame. A real shame.
It is not working.
Oh, we got charge shots. I'm fine when he blew it off that the light turned green. Like, oh, it's been exploded. It must be working now.
Traveler ND3576.
Yeah, I'm 76. What happened to the last 75 guys?
Triangulating the fallen predecessor's last known location.
I guess you could have maybe like 100 people active at a time,
Commencing.
and your guys always. Well, no. Well, I guess it'd be 76 people active at a time. Maybe 75. So if like guy 25 dies, then it's actually 3,600 who comes online. I need a video tutorial on how to walk real quick. Let me just yes, walk. This game did try and recommend I play it with a controller, but I like being able to aim, so no controller for me. It'll probably end fine. It's you know, modern day. We have mouse controls. We have whatever that is. It's a giant caterpillar, I think. Oh, yeah, no, it's got a slide coming out of it. Look at that. Can I go in the caterpillar? Oh, I can go get in the caterpillar. Oh, look at this. Can I do anything in the caterpillar? I can leave the caterpillar. Huh. No secret items in there. Just the boggy embrace of death out here. A little disappointing. Bright side, if I find Jim, I've already got some graves ready for him. And a small baby with no face. Perfect. Missing persons. Zaganini? Zaganella? Zaganine? It's gotta be missing persons in Polish. Which, I guess, Welcome to today's episode of How to Learn to Speak Random Polish Words. You won't be able to speak them correctly, but you'll definitely, maybe phonetically get them correct. Maybe. There's a chance. Citizens of New Dawn District, do not leave your homes without a pressing need. Watch yourselves and your neighbors closely. Report any alarming symptoms to the appropriate authorities. Report any alarming neighbor behavior to the appropriate authorities. Strictly comply with all recommended precautionary measures. Stay calm, stay safe, stay strong. It'll all be over soon. Soon is, a relative term.
Travelers' structures found. Proceeding inside.
You'll know them by their eyes. Look at writings and signs. So clearly, this lady speaks Polish. Resourcefulness is key. Don't throw away food. Share with your neighbors. Use your bathwater for cleaning the floor or watering plants. Respect the toilet paper rations. Be sure to stock up your pantry if possible. Resources are scarce. Be creative. Be safe. Be prepared. Mayor of New Dawn, Comrade Xenon Jim. I don't know why I decided to... I went from a game where it's the USSR and those names. And I went with like, yeah, let me give me another game where I can't pronounce anyone's name. There is definitely some very striking like visuals in this, which is why I was impressed with my short jaunt. I really hope it keeps up with that for the whole game. And look, the mystique, a single baby carriage across the chasm. An exit at some point. One single battery. Energy sources are $1 dues. $1 due for me, and someone's taking the phone off the hook. I thought that was a giant Jenga tower. It's an exploded wall. I mean, there must have been a door here then, right? That feels weird. There's a rug here. Maybe the wall only extended to like right here-ish. Because it wouldn't really make sense for there to be a wall here, I don't think. These walls line up. Sorry, we're doing... These walls, I don't think, line up. No, the walls don't line up, so these had to be like little half walls or something. This is now an architecture playthrough. I'm checking all your designs and making sure they're right. One battery for me. What's it say? Don't open. Okay, well, it's already open, so not my problem. Not my problem at all. More batteries. School's out. 24/11. School's closed. Hope it's forever. Miss Jimmy told me to write every day about what we do at home and how we feel. She didn't say how many words though, so here it goes. I feel better without math class. Haha. I'm going sledding with Carol and Marcel. Freedom. The 25th of 11. Mom said we can't go out today. Something going on. Too bad. Carol said he would show me a new cool spot. Guess tomorrow then. Dad brought home oranges. He said Uncle Stefan gave them to him. So strange. Tangy. Guys will be jealous. Oranges are strange? Like, yeah, well, he knows what an orange is. Slide the key under the door. I'm going to look for Mom. Alright. I'm sure that will go well. $10.12. This whole staying at home stuff is so lame. Mom says it's getting serious because they don't even let Dad go to work anymore. It's also men doing some weird stuff on the playground too. It's all ruined now. Lots of trucks in it. Sandbags. The 20th of 12. Bored. Dad is sick and Mom sucks at chess. How old is he? He's got like letter blocks and a tiny bear over there, but he's beating his mom at chess. Look, she's got to be going easy on him. No Christmas until Dad gets better. I heard explosions at night. There's some people lying outside in the snow. Mom said they were playing with fireworks. Doesn't she know how old I am? I've seen Carol among them. No, like really. Children blocks, tiny bear, crayon drawings. Knows about murder and also chess. Impressive. Hey, I can read that says encyclopedia. Might not know anything else on that shelf, but I know an encyclopedia. One key for me, rusty old key. One goopy boy. I feel sorry for Mom. When we meet in the hallway, she smiles cheerfully, but her eyes are all red. She told me to stay out of Dad's room because I can get sick just like him. It stinks in here, Mom's God. She had never left home for such a long time before. I'm getting scared. I know Mom said not to go into his room, but Dad isn't so much pain. He's calling my name over and over and still has to come back. I must help him somehow. Well, what are the series of events here? Because Jimmy wrote on the door that he was gonna go find help, but he has a note in there. Maybe, well, no, because like, why would he slide the key under the door? Maybe he like wrote the note, came in here, was like, oh, Dad's still sick, and he's not like a goop monster yet. And he goes like, all right, I'll see you later. And then he leaves and he waits like a day. And then Dad locks the door behind him with this giant deadbolt for some reason. And then Jimmy goes like, okay, well, I gotta go find Mom. So he slides a key under the door. And then 4 years later, Dad turns to goo. That is my assumption. Also, this is why it made me think of Resident Evil. Was this little inventory, because that's the Resident Evil inventory. The new Resident Evil inventory. Chemicals. I love random chemicals. Oh, that too? Chemicals? I can make bullets. Hooray, I now have 11 bullets. Also, this dude's... is this still the same apartment? I know that is. This might be someone else's apartment. This feels like it's probably someone else's apartment because this would be way too big. Granted, there wasn't a bedroom for the parents, so this theoretically could be it. Unless that was the bedroom for the parents, and then this is a broken wall coming in here. Again, this is... I find joy in just inspecting things. It's interesting. World building is like the best thing in video games. Yes, I could shoot people, or I could just see how the things are made. Some guy in an office somewhere spent a whole lot of time to make these textures. Like this little bit of rebar. The fact that the building has like weird... I'm not an architect, so I don't know. Maybe they're supposed to be hollow like this? Who knows? It's very interesting. This will not be like this for very long. Once zombies start showing up, like I can't architect critique goo. Like, what am I gonna do here? It's all goo. And it's screaming. You just, you keep the place bolted down. Oh, giant rat. Giant rat. Also, it turns out this was a tailor shop the whole time. Storeroom. Smoking prohibited. I mean, it's some nice clothes. Kind of like a little bit of everything. Some jackets, a dress, suit. A little bit of everything. Oh, hold on. What is this? Who is this man? His tiny steed. This is a costume shop as well. It's so weird. Just like, just a man. A little bit of the goop. Let me read this newspaper. Remain calm. We are not in danger of an epidemic. Listen to the expert. Although many citizens experience similar symptoms, this phenomenon does not have the hallmarks of a situation that is outside the norm, assures Dr. Robert Jimmy from the Department of Health Science. All those absurd lies about people going blind en masse only create panic. Citizen, if you fear a hypothetical epidemic, the best way to protect yourself and others is to not let it happen. If you experience any symptoms, stay home. If you happen to be seeing the epidemic happen, pretend it does not happen. Surely that will go well. Anyway, I made it to save point number 2. Save over that one. That was yesterday, and I had to go to bed.
Passage to Sector D31 established. The perimeter seems safe. The port in this safe house is now active. Using the fuses from
A generator. It is lacking 2 fuses.
I didn't want to listen to that anyway. Thanks. He left supplies in this room. He's like, I need to go fix the fuses. There's also supplies in this room. It's 3, 6, 7. Missing a chance for it to be 451. But I guess it's really not an immersive sim. Did you know that product still may be good after their expiration date? That a single tea bag can be used up to 6 times? That flour and water alone can be used to prepare dozens of nutritious meals. I mean, that's just grits, right? As being healthy doesn't require meat in your diet. Don't think me, think we. Together we'll prevail. Bearer of New Dawn, comrade Zin and Ginny. Or Jimmy. Whatever. 2 bullets. Diggity dog. 3 bullets. Okay, well, a little more bullets. A little bit of health, a little bit of bullet, a whole bunch of juice. Bunch of those guys. Private entrepreneurs of the New Dawn District. I really thought I saw something move down there. I know the door closed, but I really thought I saw something move. It could just be me going insane. It's entirely possible. Hello, I'd like to read the latest newspaper. No? Okay. Oh, there's just one battery in here. Really be an interesting place to live. Like above a department store. It's not even that big of a department store. It's more of a tailor shop than anything. Still, it'd be interesting. Probably would. Oh, this is a lock store. Never mind. Lock store across the hall from the tailor shop. What time is it? Is it just? No, it's like random times. They're all at 90-degree angles, seemingly. Oh no, that one's straight on. It's like all the major times, except for this one, which is, what? 10, 10? 10, 10. There she blows. Nope. Nope. Perfect. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if, like, squishing bodies does anything. We'll see. We'll see. It might not do anything. That should be diffused, and we can leave. And then we're almost to where I quit. Please. Cat spotted. And she's gone. Like, can't, well, I think it's cat food. Look, it's either canned cat or it's cat food. I was gonna say this kind of looks like, this has to be just a department store where it just sells all kinds of things, surely. It's got clothes, it's got clocks, maybe too many clocks. It's got valuables. That's another thing that made me think of Resident Evil. Missing persons, another boy, Marcel Marzik. 8 years old, navy blue button-down coat, black tie, knee-high socks, worn out black leather shoes. Shows no symptoms. Radio for a search effort. ASAP. Alright, well, Jimmy is down both of his friends now. One exploded and the other one's missing. Actually, he didn't say... The way he worded it, I'm not sure if he was dead for the explosion or he was out there earlier looking at the explosion. Not sure. Somehow don't think we're gonna find any conclusive answers. This was, I'm certain, years and years ago. Maybe if I was Traveler like 03 and not I don't even know, it's 3576.
I encountered malformed biomass. Caution advised.
There's a lot of goopy people, frankly. We got a lot of the old goof goop all over the walls. And if it's malformed biomass, I don't know if that means like you had biomass and it starts randomly growing people, or if it's people that have been gooped. It could be either. It's entirely possible for there to be a biomass that tries to mimic humans, and it keeps making weird demon humans. Also, Half-Life Alyx. Thank you. I got a pretty good chunk of change for bullets. I feel like 16's gotta be high. Probably. How many figures down there? Really don't want to just rent. That looks like something.
To those who are sent here after me, if you have been tasked with finding a target that is located in A0 or any sector in the vicinity of the Unity Hospital, you will fall. I am cutting off the path.
I don't know. Do not know. Also don't know why it seems like everyone talks with a 30-minute pause between each sentence. Maybe that's just something you do in the future. It's a little weird. Chemicals are full. See, if I never get hit, that means I can spend all of my stuff on bullets. And that's the goal. That's always the goal. Things will return to normal soon. In his last proclamation, General Wojciech Jaruzelski, Jimmy, reassured our nation that the crisis affecting most Polish cities have been brought under control. Ministry of Defense has successfully completed a stabilization operation spanning the entire country, and thanks to their swift response, the spread of the foreign virus has been halted. General Jimmy urged the residents of the quarantine cities to stay strong by the restrictions. He further announced plans to set up a specialized commission to trace the origin of the ubiquitous foreign disease. I'm saying his names are a mouthful. There's a reason I always go back to Jimmy. It's not because it's a fun name to say. Was this supposed to be underground? This feels like it's supposed to be underground. I understand it's underground now, but I feel like this is a weird underground building. There's no windows. I mean, I guess there kind of are, but all the windows just lead to more rooms. Oh, they got plenty of the good book.
The orphans grow even stronger as they merge. Efficiency discipline is recommended. recommended to proceed with caution. Such is our calling.
See, it feels like every sentence is pieced together, one at a time. It's very odd. See, this has to have been a mini mall that was underground, surely. Cannot stomp that corpse. That is a tutorial corpse. You saw me. I tried. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything with the tutorial corpse. Oh my god, tutorial's happening. Alright. Oh, I missed. Aw, oh, rude. Very rude, big man. He was skilled. Perfect. It's a little dicey, I understand. A little dicey.
I'm not allow this to happen.
Anyway, so they eat corpses, seemingly. I don't know if they can eat, like, chopped up corpses. I don't know if I like, smash them, if that's going to do anything. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe that'll stop them. Maybe it'll take longer. Hello, small feline.
Cat.
A specific cat. Very crunchy looking cat. Thank you for the health. More bullets. Oh, this is, yeah, this is it. And this is where I stopped. So everything from here out is new territory. Right, yep, right there. It's a little bit was. Oh yeah. Yep, upgrade part. There is a nope. That's the box. That is the Resident Evil box. This thing, you can upgrade your stuff. And I don't have any money, so I cannot afford to upgrade my gun. I'm going to upgrade my inventory. It feels like that's probably the thing you want to upgrade. Also buy bullets. I don't know if it's. You think it's one bullet for $100? Well, there's some other game that did that, where it's one. It was absurdly expensive to buy ammo. Was that? Did you buy ammo in the Callisto Protocol? I know it was pretty cheap in Dead Space. You can buy all kinds of stuff. Also, I'm gonna put the camera up for later. I don't know. I don't know if this game has drops and stuff like Resident Evil, where if you have certain things, it will drop more. Like if I put my ammo up and have no ammo, will the game start dropping all kinds of ammo for me? Is it gonna be nice? Or is it gonna be mean? Is it gonna be like Resident Evil 1, where it's like, well, here's your 12 allotted bullets. Good luck. That's how it leaves. Feels like I wouldn't make my base next to the goop wall, but, you know.
Terminal C. Access denied. No essences detected.
Okay, I need to go to the rune mine real quick.
Marking its location for later.
Like most solid organic compounds, such as wood or biological tissue, orphan bodies are susceptible to rapid oxidation. My observations also suggest that incineration is a proficient way to remove organic accumulations, which I named biomass. The torch is the most efficient tool to ultimately destroy tissue before it has time to regenerate. Such is our calling.
I really cannot escape flamethrowers, can I? They're never any good. Except for like Alone in the Dark, where that's kind of the point. You get a flamethrower and it's great. There's some other game that had a really good flamethrower, but I still don't remember what it was. This feels like it's already been flamethrowered, and I feel like I should be able to punch through it, but maybe not. There's some game where the enemies were weak to... Not Alan Wake. Alan Wake didn't have flamethrower. A flare gun. Flare gun was pretty good. This interact with Spencer to receive flamethrower ammo. Okay. Got a torch. Do I have a torch? No. I just have that in my hand. Okay. I thought that was gonna be a gun. Never mind. Apparently I had a torch the whole time. Why did I not have any fuel to start with? Press use to unlock sealed doors. Okay. There's nothing bad will happen between here and there. Can I, like, delete this? Yeah. I'm definitely gonna want to be able to hold more than one of these things. Infinite ammo, here I come. Bogdan. I know he's an intellectual, but sweeping the platform is something anyone could do. Even a Marxist economist. Hereby, I am my nephew before he chews the plaster off the walls. Yours truly, Jimmy Lasagna. Also, 2 bullets. Money. Oh, it's some money. Art story mechanisms useful for aggregating more complex resources. Alright. Oh, look at that banana on the fridge. Wait, can I read that? It may be in Polish, so no. Also, 122. No, really, where's the monster at? It's like begging to stab me with a monster. It feels like monster time, right? I'm not crazy. Feels like monster time. Oh, this did need a code. I see. Ban on public gatherings. The virus never sleeps. By forming groups, you are helping to spread the disease. I wonder... Is just... Again, I thought... I'm going crazy. I keep thinking there's something behind me. But I wonder when this story was written. Like, alright, boys, I got an idea. It's a pandemic game. Let's just, oh, what's the current year?
Can the citizen confirm that her name is Veronica Kaminsky, born 1948?
Dr. Veronika Kaminsky. What is this? Why am I here? Am I being arrested?
Doctor, you are here because the situation at the steelworks has changed. We have come into possession of a certain asset.
Asset?
That was the end. All right. On the bright side, look at that. 1981. December 21st. Okay. That's definitely not the last day. It's not also not current day. Jimmy survived until after Christmas, so unless he went a full year, I'm gonna say this place fell before Jimmy, maybe, or it was really bad and Jimmy just did make it another year. Hard to tell. Still surprising, nothing jumped out at me. That felt like, right? That's the thing. You come in here, you go like, oh, there's a locked door. I'm gonna go here and get the key, and then you come back to the locked door, and oh, the monster tries to eat your toes. That's how it always goes, right? That's... Why is it floating? What is happening here? Look, if Jimmy's in the top half of that, it's gonna be very hard to get to. I don't think I have access to jumping in this game. Well, New Dawn District. I assume the tank probably doesn't work. And it probably also would be bad against whatever we're fighting now. Unless the giant one showed up. And as someone who's never been to Poland, is this just what Poland looks like? I'm going to assume yes. This is just the average day in Poland. Babble of the party is not information. Release the steel workers. Oh, that's a steel ladle. Are you making like swords? What steel are you making with a hand ladle? I guess maybe in 1948, maybe residential area map. The Legend of Zelda. Okay, well that's a general idea of like the area. I don't know where we are. It has to be like somewhere central, like maybe there. That's probably like a good place where we are. Maybe somewhere around there. Anyway, I think unless you're making literally steel swords, I think you're gonna be using a giant caster. As someone with relevant experience. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're making like really little things. There's stuff down there, but I don't know how I cannot go down. Unfortunately, gravity eludes me once again. Let's pull it out. Well, pulling it out is probably the better idea here. Boy, howdy, do I wish I could just, like, squish you. Also, you've got some, like, forest or sons of the forest-esque stuff going on here, huh? Wait, that one's still got glowy eyes. Let me squish him. Let me squish him. I just request a squish. Is that too much to ask? Why give me these abilities if I can't squish? Okay, that works. Anyone else? Everyone staying dead? Everyone's staying dead. That almost paid for itself. Almost. All that for the carburetor. Or the battery, whichever one. A test for a nation. Isolation unites. The Ministry of Defense urges all citizens to disregard the false narratives from the West. The quarantine imposed on the cities of the Polish People's Republic is the only effective solution in fighting against the spread of the virus until a vaccine becomes available. Restricting access into and within our cities is essential to halt the migration of infected individuals who irresponsibly or unknowingly spread the disease. 1981 will forever be remembered as the great test of our people, a test of their endurance and loyalty, says Health and Minister Jan Jimmy declared. With him, the authorities of People's Poland's assure that, like, it's word spaghetti. The isolation strengthens us during the cataclysm that has befallen our country. My God. Can't do it. I can't read these words. Your spine snaps in two. Just let me squish him. Let me squish him. So much to ask. So many corpses on the ground. I don't like it. Okay, I can flamethrower. That's something. That's quite a lot of stuff. An upgrade. Can I survive long enough to use it? It stuns living enemies. Good to know. I'm just gonna do like a quick fact check here. Give me the Carfax. Look, if it's right here and some nonsense is gonna go down, I might as well. Any more nonsense wanna happen? Those two. If only I get more than one ration a year. It's just like a hole in space and time over there. Maybe they should have given me a flamethrower. Probably would have been more helpful than a single, like, I'm just lighting myself on fire most of the time. Remember when I got the flamethrower and abiotic factor and it was like the worst thing ever? It did nothing. A shame. I swear there's probably monsters in this game, right? Hey, there's got to be monsters in here somewhere. Just a casual stroll through Goop Land. Alert conflicts. Not even like the conflict hasn't begun yet. I mean, it is now, but the conflict hadn't begun. What am I doing? Light them up. I don't know how I feel about the charge mechanic. On one hand, it means my bullets go a lot farther. On the other hand, I feel like I have to do it. Rated?
Such is our calling.
Oh, it's all the way back here. I see. Now, perhaps erroneously, I'm going to ignore the new corpses. I shouldn't have to go back this way. Like, there's nowhere to go. I can't climb out of this pit.
Got a visual on the fallen predecessor. There's an oddity blocking the path.
That guy? Or that guy? That guy? I mean, there's an arm here. The rest of them over there? Also, what happened in Poland? I understand, like, the weird disease, but I don't know what's happening here. Take a non-compact relic module capable of turning into the anomaly. Can be used to manipulate time anomalies or time oddities.
Relic module found. An emitter. It can be used to manipulate the oddities.
This was all part of standard training, of course. Get the anomaly core and hold control to manipulate it. Hold on. I don't want to see if there's anything down there. Well, never mind. There's no stairs. Oh, okay. I need to build a bridge.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached.
I hope he had extra ammo.
The anchor is intact. Well done. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage. Target seeded. The predecessor was on a search for a target called Edvard Wisniewski. Calculating coordinates. Confirmed dive location in D3. The nearby housing project. You never reached him. I will carry on where you left off. The location continues.
I really have no idea what's happening here. Does it have any ammo or anything? Can I get access to his bank accounts, or did he also have like no scrap left? What was the being like punched to death by like random hobos, I think. What was, I don't remember what the name of the game was. It came out and was free, and the whole thing was that you were like on a happy island in the sky, and then you got in a dive bell, went down to spooky underdepths, and had to like film YouTube videos. Some of these may be manipulated. One way over there. Hold on, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. You're talking about the one way over there. You are talking about the one way over there. Okay. And then I could probably come over here and do that again. And it swaps them? It swaps them. Anyway, I don't remember what that game was called. But it reminds me of that. Where we're just dive belling down here. It's just a very more serious take on it. New public transport restrictions. Passengers without valid pass will be penalized. There is a limit of 5 passengers per carriage. Always keep a space of at least 2 empty seats between you. Use trams only as their last resort. Workers of the New Dawn Steel Plant with season tickets are required to show their work certificate and ID. Season tickets to my job? Oh boy. Sign me up, Cam. I'm on the other side of the sign. I can't read that. Also can't read that. Curse my inability to read. If only I knew what I was saying. Ah. Okay, so like it was electric trams, because there's the tram lines. There's some really, really big buildings. And weird, gnarly trees. Where is the thing? Is it over there? I got dropped down. I see. There it is. And I'll sneak you over there. Hey, can I undo that real quick? Wanna crush? Let me crush. Whatever. Fine, I won't crush. Really wish I could crush. Oh, those things died in one hit. What are these things? What's the difference between these two? How can I... Is it because they're spindly? Is it because they have no head? I might have blown the head off. Like target acquisition. Very important. Cannot tell the difference. Sorry. Oh, $200? Okay, yeah, that guy doesn't have a head, and he dies in one. I don't know if he'll die in one. I have no bullets, right? I've used all my bullets. I don't know if he'd die in one regular shot, but I guess if I could charge it, I might as well. Alright, take me down. Or up. This seems very, very suspect. But it's fine. Does anyone have any bullets, perhaps? Some bullets for moi? Our author reading of The Time Has Come has been cancelled. A shame.
People invented writing to communicate across time. Of course, I have no one to communicate with. I'm the last. So this is the
A warden?
way I can overcome the debilitating effects of time. I can save my thoughts. Send them to myself. In the future, shield them from oblivion.
Interesting.
How come I don't get an audio log? The end of 1949 marked a new dawn for Poland as the first municipal building were built for the envisioned city of the future. Here, the nation's best and brightest came together to construct a shining symbol of the triumph of socialism. At the heart of this vision was the construction of the largest industrial complex in the country, the steelworks, designed as a testament to the human ambition and collective strength. Steelworks soon became the pride of the entire Polish nation. The builders of this monumental project worked with unparalleled enthusiasm, forging a unique system of leadership that inspired all. These work leaders, driven by a sense of purpose and remarkable skill, became living examples of the ideal socialist man, dedicated, capable, and unyielding in their commitment to the collective. Yeah, I don't think I believe that. Among these heroes, one name stands above the rest: Roman Jimmy. His exceptional achievements secured his place in history. On June 21st, 1950, Jimmy and his team achieved the extraordinary, setting a record by laying an astonishing 19,000 bricks in a single day. Modern homes rose from the earth, attracting courageous young men and women from every corner of Poland. These pioneers came not only to build, but to live in a community crafted with care, designed to meet the needs of every citizen, whatever. New Dawn became more than a city. It was a bright beacon of hope, where families could thrive. Okay, all in the spirit of socialism. Is that... Does that count as destroyed? That counts as destroyed. You could walk up that. Come on. Like, we could walk up that. Okay. Agent Cutters in A Murder in C Minor. I mean, I like it. I'll take it. Book swap suspended. Not the book swap. The whole concept of the underground station is regarded as one of the most ambitious urbanistic. It was underground. Not only in the Soviet Union, but in the entire world. The best Polish and Russian engineers have worked up a sweat for over 30 years to finally present the most advanced transport system in the new era. This, one could say, endless web of interconnected tunnels lets the citizens of New Dawn transfer comfortably from one end of the city to the other, and it's game design shortcut 101. Thanks to a talented team of architects, the way to work is not a monotonous experience anymore, as the whole station is a genuine art gallery. The rich ornaments of jaw-dropping mosaics decorating the walls, turning the everyday journey into a deep cultural experience. Especially noteworthy are, however, the works of Anton Jimmy. His inspiring mural sculptures are the best realism has to offer. Fear of my life in the New Dawn has been postponed. A shame. A shame. It's all postponed. If only all these cities would stop falling to random catastrophes. That's like very, very vibrant pink to be, you know, sitting here for theoretically 300 years. I had to actually read that. Follow the guidelines. Do not shake hands when greeting. Take care of your hygiene. When you don't feel well, do not leave your home. Limit contact with others. Do not attend or organize any meetings or gatherings. Keep your distance. I mean, how did you not put social distance? Come on. You didn't even do funny doing a socialism distance. Keep a socialism distance between friends. Yep, here's like a broken door, but also save point. That'll be nice. And the true final boss is 38 notes in a row. Dear Olivia, whatever. Tell Chrissia to go to the Unity Hospital and ask them to give us some of their emergency resources. Beg them if you must. After all, we can't let all those people go blind. Don't believe them if they say they don't have any. They must have some. I saw the big military trucks going in that direction yesterday. It must have been medical supplies. What else could it be? Body bags? May a miracle happen and the commies agreed to finally accept help from the Red Cross. Monica Feck. So let me just, yeah, no, I got a whole bunch of these. Cants. There's a section for cants. Wonderful. I wanted, however, to make bullets. Okay. Oh my god, 3 of these things? That seems exceptionally rare. Maybe I should be, like, putting something... Oh. Ammo for the current weapon equipped with holding down 1? I think I was holding down 1. Okay, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was in the middle of brain thinking, where I was wondering if I should put a bunch of stuff in the box. Like, if I put up, say, my bullets... I don't know if I'd survive the next encounter is a thing. I can't put the vials in there, so I could make everything into bullets and then store bullets. I'm just concerned. I think after we played, what was the one that was like robots in space? Like lesbian robots in space? I don't remember what that game was. Something weird. It was top-down Resident Evil-esque. And we started the game on hard, and hard gives you like a whole 3 bullets for the whole campaign, and I'm forever worried about that. Endlessly worried about it.